Because I definitely spend more time trying to get my gun working in some fights than I do actually engaging the enemy. Yeah, so I might give myself that that luxury of starting with the PM. Yeah, so let's not dilly-dally. Let's get a cruise and go rescue this guy. We've spent a decent amount of time in Cordon today, so I wouldn't mind progressing out of here. Although a lot of the guys from Hendy's stream would have been spending most of their time up in the swamps, so maybe Cordon's a nice break. Yeah, it's something. I like the PM. It ain't pretty. It ain't powerful. But if you put someone on the business end of it, it'll get the job done. Sooner or later. So now the only question is who's protecting this stalker that we're going to rescue? Because if it's military and all we have is a mangled TT and a rusty pump, we might have to head back and say they were best. But it cannot be done. We do have that stash here. Anything worth dumping there? Actually, maybe I'll dump some masks. Free up some space while we're here. Dump a little bit of miscellaneous stuff. We're using Butcher as our main right now. Because he's definitely the go-to for getting your economy started early on. So yeah, let's throw this mask in here. The condition of the guns randomizes on every new life. So we actually have to take this to remove the trigger mechanism in the chalk. Actually, should I do that here? It actually might damage them too much for me to be able to use them. So I'll just hold on to those until we get to our pliers, which are by Butcher. And then everything else, I guess we can carry to our next stash. How's our food and water doing? We're still good. Full health. It's going great. So it makes the gun start around 50% base value for the durability. Oh, what do we have here? I think that's a bandit. Yeah. Let's get him. Oh, I was gonna suggest that we get a little bit closer. Yeah, we're gonna be jamming every shot, so I should just try to clear it every time. Well, at least it's reliably jamming. Yeah, true. Although, honestly, if I were to start with a pistol, I'd want to start with it for its reliability. I wouldn't want it jamming. If I'm starting with a PM, I don't mind starting at 100% just so I don't have to deal with the constant jamming early game. Do you happen to know what would be making guns spawn with ammo in them? Oh, no, you don't use magazine, right? Yeah, because I want guns to spawn with ammo in them. Actually, maybe I should just turn up the amount of ammo enemies spawn with. which is functionally the same thing, but it spares me having to unload the gun and take the ammo out manually, which will probably get tiring. So maybe I should just turn up ammo spawns on enemies. Because I'm not a big fan of ammo crafting, personally. So I don't mind bypassing that by turning the spawns up a bit. Specifically just for ammo. Getting your guns in working condition is already enough of a challenge. That's a beautiful thing about Gamma, though. It's cool that you can emphasize and bypass, kind of tune things. Yeah, I enjoy the crafting, but I kind of like just finding, like, even for guns in a way. I usually like just using the guns that I find on people. But I think the weapon crafting component system is pretty key. So I don't want to bypass that. I feel like it's pretty important to the experience. What do we have here? Okay, we got a bandit. Let's get a little bit closer. Although even single shooting with the TT, getting headshots on the bandits it's fine enough.